This is the cake that I made for my mom's birthday, and her party was fall themed, so I made a cake that matched. So I started with making the pumpkin that I carved out because I wanted this to look as realistic as possible. And then I covered it with chocolate ganache and then used an acetate sheet to smooth it out as much as I could. So now I'm covering the cake with modeling chocolate, and it's not the correct color, but that's okay because I'm going to paint it later. So after I add details to the pumpkin, I can now start on the bottom tier, which is supposed to resemble a basket. So I stacked it up with some of her favorite flavors and then covered that with chocolate ganache as well. And with fondant, I made a wood-like texture that I covered the bottom cake with and then painted it with brown food coloring to make it look a little more realistic. And now I'm adding the pumpkin to the top of the cake and then painting that as well because it wasn't the correct color before. Now I'm adding crushed Oreos to resemble soil and then adding the pumpkin stem and applying texture and color to that. So the rest of the details are made out of fondant, which are these metal bands that I painted silver, and then I created these sunflowers and these different color leaves to go around the basket. So that's the pumpkin basket cake complete, and my mom loved the cake and I think it turned out pretty realistic.